So you got one tender bone in the center, right? And you got two types of this. Okay, deboning the chicken is the most simple, easiest. Okay, why? Because the bones are not too hard. Okay, or whenever you hit a bone, all right, it's not a cut, so you need to hit the joints. You know where the two bones join, and then with the heel of the knife, you just press. It should be gentle. Okay, if it's not pressing, it's not working. That means you're in the wrong position. Right? Say, for example, the joint here should be able to easily take out. Okay? Again, find the joint. See? Okay, I'm finding the joint, and then should be easily boom. Okay. Okay, this one's I've left one so that we can do a chicken supreme with the type like bone in it. Okay, wing bone in it. Right. So first, touch and feel the bone. Okay, with the bone, wherever the bone is, just make an incision, gentle incision, and then you'll be either one side of the bone. Okay, and then using the tip of your knife, right, gently run towards the bone. Okay, where the bone is, very close to the bone, just run your knife. See this? Gently running. And that's your chicken breast. And that's your tenderloin. Okay? And as you can see here, not much of meat which is left in the carcass, because we don't use the carcass for anything here except for stock. Okay, same way, right? The other side of the bone. Okay, now we want the wing bone attached to it. So when I get the wing bone, right, I'm gonna cut. Again, using the heel of the knife. Okay, that's why we use the heel part. Okay, whenever something is tough, we use the heel part. When something is light, we use the thick part. Okay. And now, that's the tenderloin again. And the chicken breast, chicken giblets. Okay. When meat is wet, it gets slippery. Okay, make sure you dry it with a paper towel. And be careful when you're using gloves because it is slippery. Okay, and then next two cuts is very simple. So wherever it clicks, all right, make it. Incision, that's Maryland. It's very important, you need to touch and feel the cuts. You should feel the bone, okay, where the bone ends. Okay, that's the carcass which we use for chicken stock. Okay, and then that's the Maryland. Right, then Maryland to thigh fillets and drumstick. Again, feel the tip of the where the bone is joining, and then should be easy. Okay, if you're struggling, that means if I put it here because it's in the middle of the bone, I am going to struggle. Okay, so that's then with the green. Right, you need to French the bone. Okay, using the boning knife. Or you can make a cut. That Frenching is just pushing all the in some cuts, some poaching cuts, we use the Supreme mainly because it has a bone. It adds extra flavor to the chicken breast. Usually chicken breast is does not have much, you know what I mean, it's a bit too soft. So dressing whole dressed chicken is the whole chicken, right? And then these are the different cuts, right? Supreme, chicken breast, tenderloins, wings, drumstick, thigh fillets, Maryland. Okay, again to further get the bone out of thigh fillets. Okay, so usually with the boning knife, you're deboning a lamb or beef. This is how you hold it, right? You hold it, and then with the larger carcass, because chicken is small, you can hold it like this. Just feel the bone and cut on top of the bone first. Wherever the bone is, you just go over it. Alright, and then when you see the bone, you just, again with the tip of your knife, see, you run next to the that's your thigh fillet. Okay, That bone goes with the stock. So you got all your cuts here. Very well, thigh fillets, drumstick, and everything brushed. Okay, so you do that. You take a photo and put it in your portfolio. Okay, these are all the cuts in your group, back in your group. Okay, so you've got 4 chicken breasts.
Yes.
Yeah. So 4 drumsticks. So with the drumsticks, so you see there's one bone, which is the meat close to the bone, right? There's a meat here. So you can make an incision, or this is also called scoring, right? So this will absorb the marination, and also it will, when you're cooking, it cooks quicker as well. Okay, so just a rough any direction. It's good. So that is scoring. So this is for tandoori murk. So you can put all your drumsticks here, and we can marinate it. Okay. Next one, we've got thigh fillets with the bone. All right. With the bone one, we can use it for coco win. Okay. So we can use it for coco win. So chicken breast. You have 4 chicken breasts. You need 1 for the schnitzel tomorrow, and 1 for the parmigiana, and 1 for pork chicken. Okay, so you have 2. You have 2 extra, right? So 2 you can either use it for satay chicken, right, or any other dish as well. Okay, even thigh fillets. We can use it for satay chicken, or we can store this one of the breast for, we'll be making the Thai green curry next week. Okay, so then we can use one of the chicken breasts. Okay, so yeah, you have 1 of these spare Thai fillets. You could use it either in right, or you want to do a satay with 1 Thai fillet. Okay, and 1 breast as well. Okay, so this one is for coco wing, and tenderloins you can use it for satay as well. Okay, so when you're making satay chicken, again I would just
Straight.
okay, with that, and then with my Thai fillets, skin off. I will just dice it and skewer it. Alright, so I've already soaked the